should point out this is a BuzzFeed article, so they may not be entirely true, but they might be. Just take it with a pinch of salt. Also, I'm sure you're aware by now I may pronounce some names wrong, my apologies. Vladimir Nabokov wrote Lolita on note cards while travelling on butterfly collecting trips in the US. Vladimir's wife, Vera, prevented him from burning the unfinished drafts of Lolita. 50 Shades of Grey is Britain's best-selling book of all time. And on behalf of everyone with one iota of dignity, I apologise. Where's Waldo was originally banned in America for including an illustration of a topless woman. Dan Brown was a pop singer and songwriter before writing the Da Vinci Code. Margaret and H.A. Ray built bicycles from spare parts to escape from a Nazi invasion in Paris while carrying the manuscript for Curious George. Herman Melville's Moby Dick was originally published without the epilogue because of a printer failure. Of Mice and Men was originally titled Something That Happened. Steinbeck's puppy also ate the original manuscript to his classic novel. Alexandre Dumas hired a ghostwriter to help write The Three Musketeers. Franz Kafka asked his friend to burn all his work. The Trial, The Castle, and America were published against Kafka's will. Peter Pan allegedly killed the Lost Boys when they got too old. Well, there's my childhood ruined. The royalties from Adolf Hitler's Mein Kampf go directly to the Bavarian government. The Harry Potter Crusoe is considered the first English novel. I did not know that. This, The Prophet Muhammad, is the world's largest book. I'm guessing that also means physical size. Oh, the link is right. Snooki is a New York Times best-selling author. Jessica Alba is also on the list. So is the rapper Common. Justin Bieber is also on the bestsellers list. Oh boy. Can anyone say Ghost Rider? Nathaniel West's 1939 novel The Day of the Locust features a character named Homer Simpson. Superman was originally a bold megalomaniac. William Shakespeare is the first person to record the words amazement, bedroom, advertising, blanket, bump, gloomy, puking, gossip, drugged, champion, accused, addiction. Wow. The Joker was supposed to be killed off in the #1 issue of Batman. Venom was supposed to be a woman. Barbara Cartland finished the novel every 2 weeks. The Tale of Genji was the first novel ever written, circa 1007. Gabriel Garcia Marquez won't allow 100 Years of Solitude to become a film. The first handwritten Bible since the invention of the printing press cost $8 million and took 12 years to complete. That's it for those facts. I will pause this recording and see if I can find any more. Okay, I found another article. 12 fascinating facts about famous literature from the Huffington Post. I found a couple more, but most of them I'd already read, and the other was a video. So I'll just read these ones. In 1910, Virginia Woolf and her friends dressed up in costumes and donned fake beards in order to convince the Royal Navy they were a group of Abyssinian princes, and thus they pulled off what became known in newspapers as the Dreadnought Hoax, earning a 40-minute guided tour of the ship. None of the three most famous tales of the Arabian Nights actually comes from Arabian Nights. The stories of Aladdin, Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, and the Seven Voyages of Sinbad the Sailor were all later additions to the original corpus as a bona fide Arabic 1001 Nights. Nathaniel West's 1939 novel The Day of the Locust features a character named Homer Simpson. It's just a strange coincidence. Sorry, I just read that. Ray Bradbury, author of Fahrenheit 451, was a descendant of one of the Salem witches. Bradbury was descended from Mary Perkins Bradbury, who was sentenced to be hanged in 1692, but managed to escape before her execution could take place. Ernest Hemingway once took home the urinal from his favourite bar, arguing he'd pissed away so much of his money that he owned it. Sting wrote the song Every Breath You Take at the same desk which Ian Fleming used to write his James Bond novels. Specifically, this was at the Fleming Villa at Goldeneye on the island of Jamaica. In Russia in 2009, Winnie the Pooh was banned because a senior official was found to own a picture of Pooh wearing a swastika-covered clothes. Another notable banning incident occurred when Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham was outlawed in the People's Republic of China between 1965 and 1991 for portraying early Marxism. The earliest recorded use of wicked to mean cool or good is from F. Scott Fitzgerald's first novel, The Side of Paradise. manipulation, or rather lack of, in all sorts of weird ways. Before he was famous, author of The Slaughterhouse Five, Kurt Vonnegut managed America's first Saab dealership. It failed within a year. Oh, I know this one. As a schoolboy, Roald Dahl was a taste tester for Cadbury's chocolate. This may have been the later inspiration for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Probably many a school child's dream job. I loved Roald Dahl when I was younger. I read Matilda, the Witches, George's Marvelous Medicine, the BFG, the Twits, all those, and he had kind of an autobiography about his childhood. I think it was called Boy. And I remember reading, he went to school near the Cadbury factory, and they asked him and his school friends to taste the chocolate. I also remember reading he saved the foil from every chocolate bar he ever wrote and made a massive bowl with it. And lastly, I don't know how to pronounce that, Aristophanes' play, Assemblywomen, contains the longest word in Greek. It has 171 letters and is the name of a fictional food dish. The longest word in English is often said to be the chemical formula for Titan, which is 189,819 letters, although some consider this cheating, as it is a specialist term rather than a word per se. Some may think James Joyce is responsible for the longest word in all of literature, but the longest he managed was 101 letters long in Finnegan's Wake. It says the word, but I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that. No, sorry, I can't. But the longest word in ancient Greek and the longest word in literature is this word from Aristophanes' play. Since you're doubtless itching to know what the word is, I'll give you the final word. I'll not bother. And there you had it. If you like listening to these facts videos, I like making them. No offense, but I'd much rather listen to a facts video than another bloody cranial nerve exam. No offense, I do love cranial nerve exams, it's just that they're getting a bit unoriginal now. No, the thing is, I'm running out of ideas on facts topics. So if you have any topics like facts about history or facts about animal science, or even better, if you have an article you'd like me to read or something, then please by all means you can either send it